Sister Wives Janelle Brown slams Kody for Pretense for 20 years and Amnesia. Hello guys, I am Amelia. Welcome to my channel. For the latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Janelle Brown is no longer holding back as she unleashes her frustration with Cody Brown on his version of events of their marriage. This heated revelation comes amid Cody's attempts to assign blame for his fractured family, with recent comments accusing his children of betrayal. Mary and Janelle Brown are not letting Cody Brown off easily, as his claims about their time together enrage the estranged women. Janelle Brown is fed up with Cody Brown's statements. In a candid moment on the Sunday, October 27 episode of Sister Wives, Janelle did not hold back, aiming at Cody's selective memory and recent comments about their relationship. As the family's patriarch discussed his split from Mary, he noted that Janelle was not interested in a relationship, seemingly dismissing his role in unraveling their marriage. In response, Janelle voiced her frustration, calling out Cody's claim that he never truly loved his 3 ex-wives. Reflecting on their past, Janelle remarked, "I just think that he has amnesia when it comes to the past because you just can't keep up that kind of pretense for 20 years. According to PEPL, she added firmly, "He can say whatever he wants. It's fine because I just don't care anymore." Mary Brown challenges ex-husband to man up. The recent TLC episode took viewers deep into Mary and Cody's turbulent history, with the former couple openly discussing the breakdown of their marriage. The father of 18's claimed that he never loved Mary or his other ex-wives, Janelle and Kristen, was a statement that she could not ignore. In a revealing confessional, Mary expressed frustration with his repeated narrative, saying, "This is Cody's current theme, and that is that he never loved me or Janelle or Kristen." She added pointedly, "It's getting to the point that it's annoying. Gosh, Cody, just man up and be honest." Despite the tension, the mother of one maintained a friendly demeanor throughout the episode, even sharing jokes with Cody. Reflecting on their past, she acknowledged that she had given everything to their relationship and would still try to make it work, but noted, "It's not something that is comfortable for him or right for him or good for him, and that's not fair to either of us." The Sister Wives patriarch blames family rift on children's betrayal. Drama surrounding Cody and his family shows no signs of letting up as he shifts the blame onto everyone else. Previously, he pointed fingers at his older children, claiming their actions led to the breakdown of their relationships. The 55-year-old sparked controversy by accusing his kids of betrayal, which only heightened the tension with his current wife, Robyn. The blast reported that Cody expressed his hurt. Cody feathers Robyn's nest as wives seek money in real time. Sister Wives star Cody Brown paved the road for Robyn Brown's future a long time ago, and today it looks like it is paying off. After the latest news of their new estate purchase, fans can't help but wonder what Cody and Robyn are up to. Sister Wives Cody Brown's ex-wives dealing with lawyers. Sister Wives patriarch Cody Brown makes one huge purchase on the heels of 2 wives attempting to recoup money he allegedly owes them. He and Robyn Brown are the new owners of a $2.1 million estate, as confirmed in the documents filed at the Coconino County Records Department below. Kristen Brown recently filed a lawsuit for child support from Cody Brown. She also asked the court for retroactive payments. This week on the Sister Wives episode, Janelle Brown is at a loss when trying to recoup money allegedly Cody owes her. She told Kristen she was considering hiring a lawyer. In a new interview, Janelle said she is still attempting to get her money from Cody for the Coyote Pass property, so it doesn't sound like she made too much progress. Right now, it looks like Mary Brown is the only ex-wife not looking for any money from Cody, or at least not publicly like the other 2 ex-wives. Cody and Robyn Brown, nothing new. Cody and Robyn own this new property alone, but this is nothing new for the Sister Wives brood. For some reason, Robyn's name appeared on the lion's share of all the properties Cody owned with his wives. The list of deeds below for the plots on Coyote Pass has Robyn Brown's name circled in red. So, Cody feathered his last and youngest wife's nest for years. The document from Coyote Pass shows how Cody set up ownership of the property above. So it looks like the father of 18 and husband of 4 at the time made sure one wife was well taken care of. This was long before Kristen Brown packed his stuff and moved it into the garage. So even before any sign of a wife jumping ship emerged, Robyn had a slew of financial security under her belt thanks to Cody. But now his other wives seek out the help of lawyers to get what they believe is rightfully theirs. Sister Wives Robyn quietly takes it all, and Sister Wives star Robyn Brown appeared on the camera, denying that she was Cody's favorite wife. She also cried when she learned the other wives were leaving. But for the show's fans, this latest purchase suggests Robyn didn't find moving on as hard as she said. But as those other wives attempted to get their fair share of the now-defunct marriage assets, Kody and Robyn bought an estate. Their latest purchase rivals something that an A-list movie star might own. And there's more. The property boasts garages for 7 cars, a huge guest house, 6 bedrooms, and 6.5 baths. There's even a room for a movie theater. This estate also has a treehouse and a zip line. They made this $2.1 million purchase this month. At the same time, Kristen and Janelle attempt to get the sister wives' patriarch to open his wallet and shell out what he allegedly owes them. Now, this last couple standing is strapped with a new mortgage of approximately $12,000 a month, without taxes and insurance. But no one will soon forget Robyn Brown's performance when she described how her dream was crushed. Her dream has her sitting with her 3 sister wives on their front porch in old age. Fans believe this new glamorous estate might ease the pain of losing her dream. Robyn creates smokescreen. Sister Wives fans watched Robyn Brown's meltdown over that imagined porch scene in her golden years. But now, from what the fans gather, a lot of what Robyn was saying was nothing more than a smokescreen. For the fans, those table scraps Cody Brown claimed Robyn got from the other wives never happened. So, the Sister Wives followers see Robyn and Kody moving ahead. But fans now know that Janelle and Kristen are looking at legally recouping money they believed they are owed. So, after the other wives suggest he slighted them financially, it sounds like Kody walked away with the family's money. The 5 spouses talked about their pooled resources for years on the TLC series. But it seems there are only 2 people with their hands in the cookie jar today. The meanest things Sister Wives Cody Brown has said to Mary. The patriarch of Sister Wives, Cody Brown, has never been kind to his first wife. For years, Mary Brown was put on the back burner and essentially told to wait while Cody lived his own separate life. Mary was patient and hung around long past her expiration date. And while ignoring someone isn't kind, Kody took his cruelness a step further by often being mean to her when there was no need to be. Cody Brown thinks Mary Brown is a brick wall. It seemed that everyone but Mary knew her 30-year marriage was over. And Kody never minced his words when talking to TLC cameras about how much he didn't love her anymore. After another fruitless chat, Cody noted, "I think the writing is on the wall. It's been obvious to me." The diss inferred that he had been done with his relationship for years, hinting that he knew Mary was hanging on. Mary was left feeling embarrassed and insulted. She had been made to feel that way for years, but this was one of the first times Kody had aired his thoughts out loud. The conversation took a nastier turn after Cody asked if she would be happy giving up her house on Coyote Pass and living in the not-yet-built barn loft. As fans discovered, he wanted to store Mary and his motorcycles there. The negative connotations couldn't be ignored. Cody had always enjoyed riling Mary up and often lied to her about reconciling. The patriarch had a way of making Mary feel so small and alone. She was just another toy he decided that he didn't want anymore. Instead of being open and honest, he gaslit Mary until the cows came home. Cody Brown kept to his marital duty. Perhaps one of the cruelest things Cody has ever shared with Mary was the fact that he just kept putting up with her. Fans can see that Cody's sense of duty has always been about Robyn Brown, his 4th and favorite wife. In this argument, Cody tried to make himself feel better by telling Mary he no longer loved her. Staying with someone you have fallen out of love with doesn't make you a hero. Mary had just wished Cody would have told her sooner instead of stringing her along for so long and wasting her time. During this particular conversation, Cody noted, "I'm willing to fake being in love with Mary, doing my duties as a husband, sort of putting up with things that frustrate me so deeply that I struggle to be around her. If I need to for the sake of, whatever, I don't know. I can fake through this. Yikes. Where did the love go between these 2? Cody just came across as a coward after he revealed his thoughts, and Mary was once again used. Cody Brown has a way with words. During the most recent Sister Wives episode, Mary discussed terminating her marriage with Cody. The church agreed on the terms of abandonment, but Cody was not thrilled. He kept trying to argue with Mary, who, for once, stood her ground. Then Cody pushed back, noting, "I like you now that we aren't together." During this conversation, Mary at least got to air her grievances. But as Cody does, he took to his confessional to bash her. "Don't blame me for not loving you. I was doing my duty." "Blame yourself, okay," he stated. Cody then added, "When I'm in love with a woman, that's her fault. So what happens if I'm not in love with a woman? That's my fault." Cody's words were filled with bitterness and bile. Even though he claimed never to have loved Mary, he sure seemed upset by his 3rd divorce. But he wasn't admitting to making a mistake. Poor Mary, as all she was doing was acknowledging the fact that Cody didn't want to work on their relationship. she wasn't placing blame and actually keeping relatively calm. Thankfully, at least this time, Mary has the last word, claiming, "Nobody wins here." And she is right, everyone loses in a situation like this. But I wonder where the Brown family would be if only Kody were just a tad bit nicer. Christine, Janelle, and Mary. In a side interview, the Brown patriarch reacts to people saying he's not the same happy guy he was before and says he just has a resting a whole face. Robyn agrees and said she has to tell him to take it back a notch while talking to the kids. Sister Wives airs Sundays on TLC. Sister Wives, why it isn't surprising Christine Brown's children were apprehensive about David Woolley. Sister Wives, why it isn't surprising Christine Brown's children were apprehensive about David Woolley. Sister Wives Christine Brown has always been a woman who believes in fairy tales. I mean, she did hold out hope that her augur of an ex-husband would change. But Cody Brown turned out to be a frog instead of her knight in shining armor. But even amid a nasty divorce, Christine hoped she'd find her one true love. And as luck would have it, David Woolley showed up on Valentine's Day just in the nick of time. However, not all of his stepchildren were initially sold on the idea. Christine Brown's children didn't like David Woolley. Perhaps one of the most vocal of the Brown children, Peyton Brown, let it be known back in May 2023 that he wouldn't be giving his mother his blessing. As we know, the aspiring firefighter had a change of heart since he walked her down the aisle. But at the time, Peyton told The Sun, as fans know, Christine rushed her engagement, saying yes after only 2 months of dating. This move was a major red flag for many of Christine's children. A source told the outlet, Peyton never supports this kind of stuff. He doesn't support much of anything, so it's not surprising. The family friend added, it's not to say that 2 or 3 years from now, he'll change his mind, but for now, he's made his feelings clear. Peyton also took to his TikTok to voice his concerns. He shared, last night, I told her, hey mom, you're going fast. I'm not telling you to slow down. I just want you to be aware that you're rushing this. You've been in a bad relationship with dad for years. When Brown also took to her Instagram live to share her feelings. She noted, yeah, I like my mom's boyfriend. He and truly get along really well, which is what I was most concerned about. The Sister Wives clan was concerned for Christine Brown. We all understand the idea of getting hit with Cupid's arrow, but most of the Browns worried that Christine was moving way too fast, and their worries were valid. Sunday night's all-new Sister Wives episode showed her that while her children supported her adventures in online dating, many wanted her to act a bit more rational. Christine has been all about the lovey-dovey social media posts, and they've been a bit sickening if I'm being honest. Fans already know that none of the Brown children want to follow in the polygamist's footsteps. The episode showed that Peyton and Sable Brown were the most candid about their apprehensions, sharing that they needed more processing time. Christine's only son stated, Mom, acknowledging it's going fast isn't us telling you that it's bad. It's just us being observant. Peyton added, it's just saying, oh, this is going really fast. It's not us telling you to stop or slow down. The children had every right to be concerned since they were just getting used to their parents' divorce. From an outsider's perspective, it looked like Christine just didn't want to be alone. Christine Brown refused to slow down the love train. What was a bit of a surprise was that Christine, while happy her children shared their opinions, refused to slow down her relationship. But the issue that bugged the Brown kids the most was Christine's PDA. And I get it. No one wants to see how the hot dog is made. I'm not sure that's the proper vernacular, but you get the picture. Michael T. Brown, who is the only remaining bridge between Christine and Kody, noted that their mother's romance was non-existent when she was with the patriarch. Naturally, the kids are just not used to seeing their mother behave this way. But for the others, the physical affection has crossed a line. In the background, Isabel pretended to gag over the idea of Christine making out with her now husband. Peyton so eloquently added, I'm happy for you, but I'd rather not be in the same room. Viewers can second that motion. For Christine, making out was no big deal, telling TLC cameras, so we kiss, and we hug in front of our kids. It's a whole new world for them, and David and I just don't care, and our kids are just going to have to get used to it. Love was certainly in the air during Christine's courtship, and I am just very surprised she didn't have a mutiny on her hands because the kids were not wrong to be apprehensive. Tell us, are you surprised about the Kody's reaction to David?